What's up, everybody? And today we've got a strange video. It's triple fatal crash of a V-22 Osprey. This is by What You Haven't Seen. I'll leave a link down below to the original video. Please go over to the original, give it a like, a subscribe, all that good stuff. Very important that you do that. Very interesting video. This video is going quite viral. It's basically of some Ospreys crashing, and I'm intrigued to see the damage that it does. Obviously with this video, I don't know the repercussions of what happened. I don't know what happened to the person flying it. I don't know all that good stuff. So if anyone has got any information about these actual accidents, and, you know, more importantly, just making sure everyone's okay, which is the most important thing, let me know in the comment section, okay? But before we get started, question of the day comes from Roe Viewer. I think that's how you say it. I apologize if I got it wrong. He says, question, what made you join the military / enjoy military-related topics? Okay, I joined the military. I signed up when I was 15 and 9 months on the dot, which is the youngest you can do in the UK. And my intention was to go into the military to make a difference, to make the world a better place. I was young. I was silly, thinking that I could make a difference in the world and hoping that I would honestly create a positive impact in the world. I obviously found out later on in my career in the Marines that wasn't the case, that the military isn't the best way to help the world. And you pretty much are just pawns for bigger people, unfortunately, which we won't get into that. We'll talk about that in another video. And when it comes to the military in general, I had a lot of inspiration. I was in the cadets when I was very young. My dad was in the Royal Navy. He had a magnificent story, which if you haven't checked out the podcast I did with my dad, where he talks about getting blown up in the Falklands War and all that good stuff, I highly recommend you watch that podcast. It was one of the best videos I've ever made. But I genuinely, you know, I was inspired by him. There was a lot of different factors going into it, you know, wanting to find my place, wanting to feel like I was important, like I wanted to do something with my life. And ultimately that wasn't the case. I still enjoy the military genre to some extent. I feel like I enjoy the subgenres more than just military these days. If anything, I watch military stuff for current affairs, right? I like to know what's going on in the world. But really and truthfully, I actually prefer stuff like military horror, or like military fantasy and stuff like that. That's more my cup of tea these days. Although I do love learning about the military and current affairs, because I like to know how we protected and all that good stuff, right? I feel like that's a bit more common sense. Plus, I feel like it's enjoyable to compare what I learned in the Royal Marines to current stuff and to see how much the military has really evolved. I hope that kind of goes over your question. If you've got a question, leave it in the comment section down below. And like I said, I do enjoy fantasy more. And if you are interested in fantasy as well, I have a new channel, The Sword and Scabbard, a link down below. Check that out. And if you've got a question, leave it in the comment section down below. There will also be a link, like I said, to the OG video. Make sure you go over there, give it a like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And let's watch this, and let's figure out what the hell is going on. Oh my God. Okay. Triple fatal crash of MV-22 Osprey, USS Green Bay, Australia, in 2017, so it's a while ago now. And other before seen footage, basically. Holy cow, look at that. Okay, so it's coming in. Let me turn the volume down a bit. I feel like we don't need the volume. If it's not going to have volume from the video and it's just music, we don't really need it. Oh, it's got a bit there. There's a bit. So it's coming in. My interest here is to keep an eye on the people on the ground and see what they're signaling. Now, I don't know much signals, but I know when someone's panicking. Okay, he's looking a little wobbly. I'm guessing it's windy or the ship. You know what there? Do you know how the Osprey looks like it's wobbling? That might not be the Osprey, it might be the ship. Just FYI. For people who, you know, aren't aware of how ships work. Okay. Whoa! Something went severely wrong there. What happened? What happened there? Let me fast forward a tiny bit. What does it catch on? It doesn't catch on anything, so what happens? Whoa, what happens there? Oh, that's dangerous. Oh, it looks like it's on the other side of the ship there, so it looks like it misses a bit. Holy cow. Everyone's like, get the hell inside. Jesus. This is another video of it. So what are they trying to do here? Because it doesn't even look like there's enough space there for it to get on. I have a lot of questions here. This is a different perspective of it. And then any second now, boom. Is it the ship moving? What's going on there? This is a slow-mo version of said video again. There's this tip here. Something's gone very wrong there for it to tip that quickly. That's footage number 1, or video number 1. Oh crap! There's the remnants of it. Look at the front of it. Oh, I hope they're okay. Wow! It got demolished. Someone's getting in trouble. Someone's going on the flank. I mean, it's just gonna hover at this video, but I want to know. Sheesh. That is some rough footage. I've never seen that before. Something's going to go very wrong for... You have to remember, pilots are so well trained. In fact, I think they're some of the most disciplined... We always talk about SEALs, SAS, SBS, Royal Marines. I think pilots are some of the most disciplined people and most intelligent people in the military. I really do. The amount they have to learn and understand and make quick decisions and stuff like that, they've got no room forever. And even though, you know, Special Forces and Royal Marines and stuff are in the same place there, I feel like pilots, it's just that little bit more intelligence that's needed. And I'm not saying that... I'm digging myself a hole here. I'm not saying that the Royal Marines and the SAS and all that aren't intelligent, because they certainly are. It's just I feel like the tests are a little bit more comprehensive. Do you get what I'm saying? Let me know if you agree with that in the comment section down below. And then it's not taking away anything from anyone else. Very interesting. Okay, so the next 12 photos are from a different Osprey mishap. This mishap occurred on the 13th of December 2016 near Okinawa. Oh, Okinawa. I'm an idiot. No fatalities. Okay. No fatalities, which is really important. Oh, it's sinking. Jeez, look at that. As long as there's no fatalities, that's what's the most important, right? I mean, at the end of the day, this is very expensive equipment that's gone to waste. But at the same time, what's most important is that we've got people that are safe. Now, my other question is, why are these vehicles crashing so much? Is this something wrong with the Osprey? Is this something that happens all the time with them or something? Or it looks like it's quite shallow water there, which is good. There's another crash. Sheesh. This one doesn't have... Oh, that one there. Let me go back. It doesn't have anything on the picture, but it says imagery from Morocco mishap at the bottom there. August 5th, 2017 mishap. Photo associated with recovery operations. So, again, it's another Osprey that's crashed. Again, I have so many questions as to why these vehicles are crashing so much. Or whether it's just, you know, few and far between, and this is the same amount as any other. Looks like some people died there. 3 people. Sheesh. Sheesh. That's never fun. Osprey versus Twin Otter. Sheesh. Oh my god. Let's hope everyone's okay there. Oh my days. It tore through it. Look at that. Sheesh. I hope everyone's okay in that one. That was obviously not the same one as that last one. I think these pictures are, you know, these pictures are genuinely horrifying. But I think what's most terrifying, and it shows it again at the end, this person who's making these videos, and I totally agree. When you see a video of it happening, it's genuinely more terrifying, isn't it? Again, what has gone wrong here? If you look at the ship and the horizon, so I'm going to move my mouse a bit, you might see it. Here's the horizon, here's the ship. It doesn't look like the ship's moving that much, but again, that's hard to tell. But this tip, boom, right there. Something's gone extremely wrong there. It doesn't look like it hit. Like, I'm looking at this front wheel, but it tips before it even gets to it. I don't know what's going on there. Great footage. Again, terrible mishap. things happen in the military. I was driving when I was at CLR, which is Commando Logistics Regiment. We were driving up to, I'm pretty sure it was the Lake District. We were doing a big scale operation there for practice purposes, and we were driving these big 4-tonner wagons, or the newer ones, the German ones. I forgot what they're called, the bigger, and we're going around these really tight roads, and the vehicle, a couple vehicles in front of me, basically someone came around the corner in a car and he swerved off, and this massive vehicle went off the side of this road down a bit of a hill into the field that was right there, upside down, food everywhere. It was all the food for everyone, unfortunately. It went everywhere. These mishaps happen quite often, unfortunately. And it's unavoidable. If you think about how many people are in the military, how many vehicles they have, you know, all these different things, all these different operations going on at the same time, there's a lot of room for accidents there, and they do happen. What's most important, though, is that this equipment is designed to protect the people that are inside if something does happen, right? Obviously, there's a picture there of some people dying, but for the most part, we want to make sure that when these mishaps happen, people are trained well enough to understand what to do as quickly as possible, and also how to make things as safe as possible. That's really important. So when you're going into the military, if anyone here is going into the military, make sure you take charge and understand that more than anything. Members, you're pretty much already gone. I love you. I couldn't make these videos pretty much every day if it wasn't for you guys. So thank you for supporting the channel. Genuinely appreciate it. Links down below. Check out my 2 channels, The Sword and Scabbard, for all things fantasy. I put some Lord of the Rings reaction stuff up there. Go and check it out, please. It's a passion project. I don't make any money from it. It's something that I genuinely really enjoy. So please check out The Sword and Scabbard. Link down below. Also, Original Adventures, if you're interested in seeing what we're doing with the bus and traveling the country and all that good stuff. We've got a tour on there of our home. It's fantastic. Check it out. The Original Adventures, link down below. Other than that, I love you all. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.